Today we are discussing about fundamental of algorithmic problem solving and important problem type. Introduction to algorithm. What is a notation of algorithm? A algorithm is a sequence of unambiguous instructions for solving a problem, that is, for obtaining a required output for any arithmetic input in a finite amount of time. In the pictorial representation, diagrammatic pictorial representation, first the algorithm will be problem to be solved. It should be problem converted into algorithm. This algorithm is converted into computer program. Computer program, the input, whatever input the user given, that input it should be executed by using any one of the language, suppose C, C++, Java, anything. After complete this programming, the desired execute output will be display. Whatever the user would get the input, the output will be desired output will be given. This is the use of algorithm. Characteristic of an algorithm. First one is input. Either a input should be zero or more quantities are extremely supplied. Output, at least one quantity is produced. Dependence. Each instruction is clear and it is for ambiguous. Fitness. It is if the instruction of an algorithm is traced, then for all the cases the algorithm must be terminated after a finite number of steps. Efficiency. Every instruction must be a very basic and it's done in a short time. Step for writing an algorithm. First one is an algorithm is a procedure. It has two parts. First part is a head and the second is a body. The head section consists of the keyword algorithm and name of the algorithm with parameter list. Example, algorithm name 1, parameter P1, P2, P3. The head section also called the following. Problem description, input and output. In this body of the algorithm, various programming constructors like if, for, while and some statement like assigned are used. The component statement may be enclosed with the curly braces. If, for, while can be closed by NDF, N for, NY respectively. The identifier should be beginning at by a letter and not be a digit. It contains a alphanumeric letter after the first letter. No need to mention a data type. Input and output can be done using the read and the write. What is a fundamental of algorithmic problem solving? A sequence of steps involved in designing and analyzing of an algorithm is shown in the figure. First step, we have to be understand the problem. Second, we have to be taking a decision. Second step will be decision making, decide on computations and means algorithm or design technique. Third one is design an algorithm. Fourth one is prove the correctness. Fifth one, analyze the algorithm. Sixth one is code the algorithm. This is a fundamental of algorithmic problem solving. It is a first step, understanding the problem. This is a first step in a designing of algorithm. Identify the problem time and use the existing algorithm to find the solution. This is input instant to the problem and range of the input get fixed. Second one is decision making. The decision making is done on the following: ascertaining the capabilities of the computational device. Second, choosing between the stack and the approximative problem solving. Ascertaining the capabilities of the computation. In decision making, algorithm designed to be executed on a RAM machine are called a sequential algorithm. In some newer computer, operations are to be executed concurrently. Parallel algorithm that takes the advantage of the capability are called the parallel algorithm. Choice of computational device like processor and memory is mainly based on the space and time efficiency. Choosing between the extract and approximative problem solving. An algorithm used to solve the exactly and procedure correct result is called the extract algorithm. In this algorithm, we have to choose an algorithm called an approximator algorithm, produce an approximator answer. Example, exacting the square roots, solving the nonlinear equations, and evaluating the different interrelator. An algorithm design technique. The algorithm design technique, it is general approach to solving the problem, algorithmic, that is applicable to variety of problem from different area of computation. Algorithm plus data structure equal to algorithm. Methods of specifying an algorithm. There are three ways to specify an algorithm. There are neural language, pseudocode, flowchart. This is algorithmic specification, neural language, pseudocode and flowchart. There are three ways to specify the algorithm. First one in neural language, it is very simple and easy to specify an algorithm using a neural language, but it's many times specification of algorithm by using the neural language is not clear, and thereby we have get brief specification. Addition of two number. By using this neural language, we have the algorithm of how to write algorithm in neural language means first step, read the first number, say A, read the first number, say B, add the above two numbers and store result in C, and step 4, display the result from C. Such a specification created difficult while accurate implementation. It hence many programmers prefer to specification of algorithm by means of pseudocode. Same problem addition. Pseudocode. Pseudocode is a mixture of neural language and programming language construct. Pseudocode is more precise than the neural language. For assignment operation, left arrow. For commands to / if condition, for while loop are used. Here the algorithm for same mode we have to be using a algorithm. Problem description. This problem perform addition of two numbers, input two integer A and B, output addition of two integer C. With the help of arrow A plus B return C. This is the use of pseudocode algorithm. Flowchart. Flowchart is a pictorial representation of algorithm. So flowchart is a graphical representation of algorithm. It is method of expression of algorithm by collection of connected geometric shapes containing the description of algorithmic steps. So in flowchart, it is easy to know about, because the program we are writing a program coding or with a neural language, they have some difficult to understanding this problem. What is should be happen, how it's doing calculation. But flowchart, it is easy to pictorial represent, it is easy to understanding. Okay, it should be start, there should be process assigned transaction, and there should be processing time. This is input output, this is a condition, this is a flow connectivity, this is a stop state. Here they have some flowchart symbols. This oval symbol we are called as a start state and a stop state, starting point and ending point. This is we are called as a transaction or assignment. This is called as a, this pictorial representation called as a processing time and input read. This called as a we are input and output. This is diamond we called as a condition or decision making. This arrow called as a flow connectivity. This is oval symbol called as a stop state. It is an example of adding the two numbers with the help of flowchart. Flowchart means first one is we have to start the process. Second one is this shape will be indicate input the value of A and input the value of B, and process will be assigned C equal to A plus B. The A value, suppose we are giving a 5 and B value we are giving a 10, means here 5 plus 10 equal to 15. 15 going to assign in C, and this will be display the value. Whatever value will be assigned for A plus B, it should be assigned in C. Display the value, whatever value in C. This is stop the process. Suppose we can declare the input either a static, means we have to, by using a assignment operator, we can directly assign the value A equal to 5, B equal to 5. We can assign the value static or dynamic. Dynamic at the time of execution we can assign the value anytime. Static means already we have assigned the value, declare the value A equal to 10 or B equal to 10. The value will be 10 plus 10, 20 should be assigned for here, and output will be displayed here. It is a use of algorithm. It is a flow chart for the addition of two numbers. It is a real-time example. Providing an algorithm correctness. Once the algorithm has been specified, then its correctness must be proved. An algorithm must be a recursive result for every logarithmic input in a finite amount of time. Fifth one is analyzing the algorithm. Algorithm is a most important. There are two kinds of algorithm efficiency. One is time efficiency, space efficiency. What is a time efficiency? Time efficiency indicate how fast an algorithm runs, and space efficiency indicate how much extra memory it used. The efficiency of an algorithm is determined the measuring the both time efficiency and the space efficiency. Analyze the algorithm or time efficiency of algorithm, space efficiency of an algorithm, simplicity efficiency of algorithm, generality of algorithm. It is the last one, coding an algorithm. The coding and implementation of algorithm is done by a suitable programming language like C, C++, Java, etc. It is very essential to write optimized code, efficient code to reuse the burden of the compiler. This is a use of fundamental of algorithm if solving problem. Thank you.